It's all about the comb.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Howdy. Welcome to it, TheRussFactorShow holiday special. Christmas time.
Magical.
Yeah. I think we're here next week.
Yeah,
I think I have both of my shows next week. I think we're here Wednesday and Friday over for Two Guys One Slot on Wednesday.
Put in work.
Holidays fell on the certain days. It was like it made no sense to take either of them off.
Yeah.
I'm heading out of town tomorrow.
Hey, you're getting out.
Yeah, just for a quick old day trip, in and out, 24-hour deal. It's raining.
Yeah, all day.
Got crazy.
Poured a little bit ago.
Holiday weather is just gloomy, rainy night. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining.
Just a couple days ago, it was 80 degrees.
AC started running again.
Yeah, I saw it pop on the side of the house. Oops.
Anyways, welcome to it, everybody. It is the Russ Factor Show Friday night holiday spectacular. I wasn't on stream earlier, but I was playing Call of Duty with the boys and doing a little pre-gaming, so we're starting a little early tonight. Anyways, tonight for you, we got a good one. We got a bunch of gaming news to get into. A lot of interesting stuff. It's been a busy week.
There's a ton out there.
Yeah, we know a lot about what's going on with PlayStation, Insomniac specifically.
So much.
So we'll talk a little bit about that, and then second half of the program tonight, old school retro gaming with Russ Factor and Danny Hyphen. You know how we do. So we're gonna do a little holiday spectacular with that. I have no clue what we're gonna play, but
that's par for the course.
I can guarantee there'll be a little PS1 in there.
Likely.
Maybe some like Sega Genesis or some shit, you know.
Easy peasy.
We got you. I'm gonna change the playlist. I'm done listening to these funk Christmas songs, so
They're a bit much, aren't they?
a little bit. So let's reset.
Yeah, boy.
Love it. I'm gonna get to the news here. Let's crack it open. We got anything to get our teeth wet first?
Well, I mean, are you serious? Like, you can claim Deathloop right now on Prime Gaming?
Deathloop? Oh, I already did that. I think I already did that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. For free.
Yeah. When I bought
That's
it,
a game I never finished.
I bought it years ago for $23 on PlayStation, and I still haven't unwrapped it. I played it on Xbox when it came out there on Game Pass.
Yeah.
I played the first part of it.
I probably spent like 4 hours with the game.
I spent less time.
And
Probably 2.
I think I was talking about it last week on the show when like we were talking about Blade and everything, and how
Are you cautiously
Arcane
optimistic?
Studios has a way of making these small-ass feeling hub worlds.
I think it's their camera.
I think it's just the general design, like if you
I
look
wonder
from the
how third
island of
person's gonna do
above,
it.
it's like, oh, there's one apartment building, one little office building,
Yeah.
2 little houses, a gas station, a little corner store, and that's it.
I mean, there's not much to like Dishonored 1 or any of those other games.
Yeah. And that's what I kind of felt because, like, I feel like Dishonored made you want to feel like it was bigger than it was. but it really suffered from small hub
It's a pretty
world
small
syndrome.
game. Like, yeah, it's real tight.
Yeah.
And particularly feel that game was very big when I played it.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, Danny Hyphen. What do we got here? I'm gonna bust through some of our other news first. EA changes the Frostbite logo.
Yeah, it's now different. It's really boring now.
Oh, do we have a comparison here?
Well, I don't know if it has the old logo, but it's got the new one. The old one looked like an alien hand, kind of, with like the broken up kind of diamond logo. Let me get you the old one.
All right, give me a copy of the old one here. We'll take a look at whatever this new one is.
Images.
Let's take a little peek. Oh, there's the old one, right?
That's the new one.
Oh, okay.
That's the new image of Frostbite.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's just a hand, basically. The, gosh, all I can do is get like a copy image link. Here you go. Let me get you the image link here. Oop.
I already got it.
Oh, cool. It's that one. It's like a cool alien hand.
All right. So here's the old one for you for comparison. And here's the new one.
Someone took a handprint, like a thermal handprint, and put it through a vector art thing. There's your logo for Frostbite.
Yeah.
They did it, I guess they wanted it to be more human, according to what they were saying.
I guess that did it.
But really, they just ripped the soul right out of it, didn't they?
The fact that they changed the font, too, and just made it
that font
Frostbite
that you see everything on. I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I like the old logo.
Well, there you go.
They did also say that studios working under EA don't have to use Frostbite. They could use other stuff. But a lot of the studios use
But the only
it.
other thing they're going to use is Unreal.
Yeah, mostly.
Or your favorite engine. Unity.
No. What was the...
Unity.
Who does Titanfall? Was that EA? Yeah, it was EA, right? They use Source for that.
Did they?
Yeah, they use Source 2, a super, super duper modified version of Source 2 for that.
I mean, yeah, it would have had to been super duper modified, right?
Yeah, they gutted most of it and then rebuilt it, from what I remember. But yeah, I guess some studios do use it, some studios don't.
Interesting.
Madden uses it. I
Yeah.
think FIFA uses it. Battlefield's always used it. Yeah, there's a bunch of studios.
Ding, 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 ding.
But that's Frostbite.
What else we got on the news here? China's cracking down on game spending, and Tencent took the brunt of that this week.
Yeah, Tencent lost, what was it, 16% of their stock value?
$54 billion Tencent lost because the home team decided to put some new regulations in play.
Yeah, and I mean, they're mostly just around like spending and things like that, like store stuff and online games. But yeah, there's going to be spending limits in games now. No more daily login rewards. So if you want to entice players to daily logins, no, none of that. None of that. Players who stream games must not be able to receive large tips. So it looks like kind of the TikTok kind of stuff or the Twitch stuff. Like you get if you monetize, I guess you can't make money.
This is in China, right?
Yeah, China.
Okay, I was like, there's no way they can enforce this to the rest of the world because the game I play has nothing to do with the tips that I receive.
Yeah.
It was a large tip.
Large tip could be $20 you get on a dono.
They're gonna have to like limit your daily amount at that because someone could just spam dono $10 tips over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
And then get popped.
Yeah, so then they'd be like, you can only. They're gonna get on there. It's like you can only make like $50, $40 a day.
Some
streaming.
basic amount.
Once you hit $40, your donations are turned off.
No more.
Jesus.
They're also taking up probability-based luck draws. So I guess loot box stuff, or anything just based on probability.
No, a lot of these games, like, is that those that none of us connect to their lobbies, right? Like, They're gonna be playing a very different game at this point. Like
Yeah.
they're only playing people in China.
I don't know how crossplay works over there. I know that certain areas of the game are walled off by the firewall. There's stuff that they're either the developer of the game or whatever will put in to where they can't access certain pieces of the game or that kind of thing. But it could be. Like some games might not have crossplay at all.
Yeah, and it's its own dedicated split branch of the
Yeah.
game for that country.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I mean, I never think about it.
common that
Like I
is.
play COD all the time. I can't say I've ever been put in a Chinese lobby.
Yeah. Well, Chinese players play like PUBG and Crossfire. That's the game.
I don't think I see Chinese people in those either. I see like Russians and Indians.
Those might be the separate servers.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, like a lot of the games might be separate, but yeah, I guess they have ways of walling that stuff off. But yeah, any sort of online game approval's got to be processed by regulators within 60 days of
Oh,
publish, too.
dang.
So it's got to go through a whole process now.
That's nuts.
Whenever you want to make an online game, so there's probably some stuff they stick in there.
That's wild, though. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, that's why I'm glad I live where I live for gaming, man. Like, yeah, we get, screwed over, and video game companies, a lot of the bigger ones are pieces of shit now, but, like, at least I get to deal with the good and the bad, and I'm not in a country where the bad made them have to take parts of the good away.
Yeah. You're in the country that you can set cash loads of money just like on fire. You can burn that. You have the ability to burn your money away, and they will let you.
I bought the maximum amount of COD points you can buy in one transaction the other night.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was decided. It was Christmas time. I was like, I might as well get them now. You get a nice big fat discount. I'm gonna buy them anyways. We're season 1, so these. I promised that the last bit of them that I spend, I would save them well enough that the last bit that I spend of them is the start of season 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're at least gonna get something out of it.
Yeah, and I get another 2,400 COD points because I buy all the bundle. Each season comes with a bundle that costs real money.
Yeah, and you get the thing that gives you the
in the
extra,
battle pass.
Yeah.
But yeah, I buy that bundle that costs real money.
It's like practically
where you
free.
basically you're just paying for COD points and you get a free operator skin, 2 weapons, charm, calling card, the whole works. So
pretty neat.
yeah, I got a lot of COD points to be able to spend. I bought a couple items, but none of the Christmas stuff's called to me this year. They got the zombie
Nothing?
Santa dude, and I was
Zombie
like, I
Santa.
don't really care for him. But yeah, I bought a couple little things that I was interested in, and we'll have to see what the end of season 1 brings. But I think season 2, I'll be buying some. They'll have some cool stuff. But we're already getting wacky with this COD. We already got like flashy skins and anime stuff, and
Oh, good golly.
already. Usually that doesn't come around till like season 3.5.
Wow. They got their animators and artists on fire.
Oh, they
right
don't
now.
care. They don't care. They're just
Churn it out.
ready to go.
It works. Oh, are we everywhere tonight right now? We're everywhere right now. Wow. Hi, TikTok gang.
Hi, TikTok gang.
How you doing?
It's a holiday show. Figured we'd just come on and
Have a time?
see it. We're gonna reset like TikTok 3 times throughout the evening. So, anyways, on with the news. Starfield end of year update. They posted something really nice that I'm excited about.
Oh yeah, they that should be a link to the whole thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff coming to the game over. I think what they're saying is they're going to do updates every 6 weeks.
Starting in February.
Yeah.
Now, I'm in the beta branch, so I'm guessing we're going to start seeing this shit roll out in January. But let's take a look here and see what's going on. Everyone's favorite game, Starfield.
13 million
at
players.
this.
22,284,331 days. 40 hours average playtime per player. Jeez. I know I got more than that. 26 million hours building ships. 1,972,000,000 planets visited. 4,575,000 outpost settlers. I don't know why you build outposts. Most dangerous faction is the Ecliptic with 12 million deaths.
And that's really the thing right now is of course, and honestly, oh god, I wish, I don't know if that game has mouse support, but if you can fucking plug a mouse into your Xbox and use it in parallel, it will change your world for shipbuilding.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah, it'll change your world.
I've done some stuff on the PC version.
Being able to use a mouse.
Yeah, it helps. Battle meal multi-pack is the favorite meal. 18 million eaten. The Beowulf? Really? Why? I never use that thing.
So does this mean that only 1.6 mil have made it to New Game Plus?
Looks like it.
Wow. I mean, you got to think how many millions of people are sticking around in their original game.
What makes me wonder the most is what power is used the most. Why sent star stuff? That doesn't make any sense to me. I've never used that power up.
I used slow time. Was that the one I used?
I use slow time quite a bit. I stopped using anti-grav for slow time. Once I got it to 2.
I was using anti-grav.
Yeah, anti-grav is fun. You can just make dudes just float.
And do you
It's
turn
great.
stuff to 2 by every now and then discovering a new temple during New Game Plus?
You roll through temples.
Because I only have like 1 or 2 items that are +2. And I know it's because like in New Game Plus 1 or 2, all of a sudden it was like, oh, you have another temple. And then I'm like, I didn't get anything new. But, oh, this one's 2 now.
Yeah.
And I know there's like 2 or 3 power-ups I still don't have. And I saw a full picture. It's like they squeeze them in over on the left.
There's stuff I don't have yet, and I've got several up to 3. Just
Wow.
power-ups I don't have yet.
Yeah, I kind of fell off for a little bit. Because, like, I got real deep in, man. I had multiple saves going. I got into modding already. I cheated a little bit in one of my saves so that I could, like, really venture into what shipbuilding would have to offer over time, which is really sick.
Yeah.
I didn't get into outpost building. But, yeah, shipbuilding, man, that's a lot of fun. And then I know a lot of the mods that'll be a part of the official thing will do what I found was nice to do, which was just get some mods that removed some of the really tight restrictions Shipbuilder does have. It did it in a very nice way. Like I couldn't
Placement
just
stuff, yeah.
I couldn't just create anything all willy-nilly, but it like laxed some of the restrictions so that like you could do some things that actually made sense.
Yeah, there's some weapons that I'm not sure why they don't fit in certain places that I bet some of those mods fix.
There's another mod that I haven't fucked with too much that seems nice that kind of, in this one, the other mod didn't do it, but it really laxes the landing gear thing so that you only need so many. Like, if I have a giant ship that requires 6 landing gear, I can give it 3. I don't need 3 sets of landing gear here, 3 sets of landing gear here. I can put 1 and 1 and 1. And it should work. But yeah, with mods coming soon and everything, it's gonna get crazy. But here's what they were going on to say.
Yeah. Starting in February, the updates going to include like QL improvements, feature updates. Shipbuilding. They're expanding with ship decorations, new shipbuilding options, and more.
So this is kind of cool. This
New
is
ways to
gonna give
travel.
you, like, in theory, there was a lot of restrictions, like when you play this game.
Yeah.
But it is gonna open up. The closest thing I can compare this to is almost like through a number of settings. Imagine this like a survival game, but like kind of getting you into the creative zone where I can say, all right, don't give me the fucking carry weight thing.
Yeah. You can
stuff like
selectively
that.
choose the items you want.
Yeah, a couple of these items are like things that I was using with console commands.
Like cargo. That's like the dumbest thing that pisses me off is the cargo restrictions. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Like having
And it's
my
so
ship
wild
loaded with stuff.
because if you have a loaded up ship and then you go to the other ship, everything transfers, but A, you can't add anything to there, and B, if you take something out, you still can't add anything back until you get the cargo down low enough.
Yep.
So you're kind of stuck when you switch to a ship with just a locked cargo that you can pull things out of, and that's it.
If cargo is going to be a restriction, I don't have a problem with that, but still, like, it's kind of frustrating if you want to bounce between ships.
Yeah,
Like,
and
I would
like,
love to fly my other ships.
I think with a game like Starfield, I don't think.
I wish I could leave cargo on one ship and have separate cargo.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Because they limit. I mean, I know you'll be able to get rid of this, but they limit the number of ships you can have, and you even upgrade that.
Yeah.
Like, you can have this many ships. It's like, well, all right, we'll just keep the cargo persistent, or when I'm gonna switch ship, hold the 2 cargos up and let me, do some A, manual movement, or B, have some smart, features for me to move, like important items or items that I
resources, just single out resources.
Yep.
that's all I really need. Because I do crafting. I do that crap. I make the mods and guns and stuff, and I need all those resources. If I could single those out some way, that'd be great.
They're also working on the DLC Shattered Space, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's going to be late next year, I bet, too. But yeah, they're going to be adding a map for in-town cities. Like when you're in cities, you have a map.
Yep.
A new ways to travel. They said that, but no other information other than new ways to travel.
Yeah, I wonder what that means.
I wonder if it's more ground vehicles or if it's new ways to chart and go to different systems. I don't know.
Who knows? Who
But
knows?
It seems like there's going to be a lot more stuff coming to the game, and I hope mods doesn't suck because they mentioned creations, but then right after they mentioned creation kit, so they're actually going to be releasing a kit. Their mod tools, like they usually do. But creations,
yeah.
I hope that's just a fun name for the mods menu, like Skyrim has. Because if it's anything weirder like that, like paid mods, no.
Yeah,
It's over.
paid mods got fucking weird,
Yeah.
dude. Like nobody cared for that.
Yeah.
But,
It's like they don't want you to have fun if you can't mod proper, you know.
yeah.
Let us have fun with our game.
Well, I mean, no matter what they're doing, it's gonna crack it wide open for PC. So PC players don't have
Yeah.
anything to worry about. It's console and how they're continuing on with how mods work on console. What they think worked and what didn't work.
Yeah.
Because
Well, we're not going to get weird, cool stuff like script extenders for the weird mods.
no, and if you're on the Game Pass PC version, you're never getting script extender.
Yeah, I believe it. Not for you, man.
That's why I got a Steam version, and it's
Yeah.
on that beta branch, boy.
Yeah, if I were to buy a PC, it would be on Steam. I wouldn't play it on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy it on Microsoft Store. Heck no.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Here's some news a little near and dear to my heart. The finals. We've talked about this. We had Danny Hyphen play this.
Oh yeah, Finals is a fun game.
You just played this last week, didn't it? Was it last
yeah,
week?
it was last week.
Yeah. Glad to hear they're doing good. This game came out the night of the Game Awards.
Yeah, officially dropped. We had some betas and whatnot, but yeah, this is when it officially went out.
And they reached 10 million people who've played or still playing or tried the finals.
Yeah. It's a big game.
And
People like it.
people are talking about it. You know who just randomly hit me up in my Discord today?
Oh.
You remember Sergio's brother?
Yes.
Bro, he just hit me up today. He's like, Russ, have you tried the finals? Fuck yeah, we love the finals.
Yeah.
So, yeah, people are talking about the finals. It's a really good game. If you guys haven't tried it, it's super awesome. It's a nice change of pace if you play shooters like Fortnite, Call of Duty, Halo. Hop over here is threes. So, you know, if you don't always got the squad and you got you and your couple buddies, it's perfect because it's trios. And they got a 3v3v3 mode right now and a 3v3v3v3 mode.
Yeah.
So 3 threes or 4 threes.
Choose your thing.
Go check that shit out because I'm glad to see him doing well. I got to get back in it. We supported it and bought the Battle Pass the night it came out.
People just waiting to buy new skins. I want more skins.
Oh, yeah. People just want more cool stuff.
Yeah, they want make it faster.
Yep.
That's what I'm seeing the most on.
Yep. That's the big...
That's right there.
The big feedback. Make
Some
it faster.
dude just posted that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. You go back, it's like the first thing.
Can you produce skins quicker? I'm trying to give you some money.
Yeah. People want them skins.
There you go. Imagine begging for overpriced, pointless skins. And then bro replied, "Get your money up, little bro."
There you go. Get your money up.
I like that. Like he's getting this dude's getting absolutely fucking ratioed for his dumb comment. Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah. I love Twitter. It's a beautiful
It's
place.
like your favorite place. on the
Oh,
internet.
it's such a cesspool. Oh, Big Mike coming in with the TikTok sub. We haven't had one of those in a long while.
Ooh.
How much did that cost you, by the way? I tried to lower the price of my subscription to $2.99.
Oh, you couldn't? Or just you just not sure if
Nice,
it did?
cool. Yeah, I
Okay.
tried to lower it because I'm like, I don't need people fucking coming over here and paying $4.99 for a sub to this shit. It's like if you want to sub, fucking
We're here for fun.
TikTok's gonna take their $1.50, but like the $3, that's cool. I get my $1.50.
$1.50.
$1.50.
They need their
So,
cut.
Yeah, that's what's cool. TikTok did, even though they have no idea what the fuck they're doing with their streaming shit, they did release a feature that let me manually set the price of my subscription.
Cool.
Lower than like $4.99 a month. So, yeah. I just said
What's the lowest you
we
can
don't
go?
beg for subs. I think $1.99.
Okay.
Yep.
A steal at that price. Look at all them kitties.
Hey, he's got the cat emotes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who you got?
Well, you can't click on them, but there's Neem, and remember Neem? There's Neem and her little orange that never worked out from space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those kitties.
Yeah, he's got those cat emotes. Those little cat emotes. Danny Hyphen wanted to talk about Time Splitters.
Oh, yeah. Free Radical's dead. The studio that was making the game, you know. People that always made the game. Yeah, they got shut down by Embracer not too long ago. But I guess there was an anonymous developer interview that came up, and there's some fun information inside of there about, you know, what was going on with the game. They were saying that they were actually shooting for a release for 2 years out. It's been in, you know, working for a while.
Man, that reminds me of Wolverine from Insomniac.
Yeah, something like
So
that.
they barely even started.
That's the funny thing. The guy actually talks about things like they didn't really see much of a vision from the department heads in various areas. Like, you didn't really see that there was kind of a vision going. Like, they had started out, they pitched it originally.
Bro, this got canceled
Yeah.
because they all got in a room and they were like, we got nothing.
Yeah. And
Cash grab. And
Embracer's definitely
Embracer
though.
was like, we're in the business of like scrapping shit right now, so like us scrapping this shit will save somebody like that's actually working on some shit. At least one person's job.
Well, they were actually building stuff. Like, they built out the framework for what they were going to do. Like, they were originally going with free-to-play
like
VR.
they built it out on a dry erase board.
Yeah. Well, the UE4 to UE5 move, I guess, really killed them too.
That sounds like an excuse. If you were this close,
Yeah.
if you were 2 years out from making a fucking cash grab 10-cent BR, like
Time Splitters?
they make CODs quicker than this. They make
yeah.
CODs.
CODs.
They make
The
CODs
COD tools have been
that
there
the
for
community
decades.
just fucking like finally says, yeah, that was a decent one. Cold War in 6 months.
Well, they don't have any of the
If
resources
these guys were 2 years
had.
out from making a Time Splitters BR, bro, that shit was written on napkins at a bar.
Oh no! If you read the interview, they actually talk about they didn't go with the BR deal.
Nah.
They canceled that crap. They went with campaign stuff.
Yeah, they were
And,
just scraps of paper and marker board drawings on a glass wall.
And more than that,
Nah.
I don't think they had any idea for the game.
Stop
down.
meat riding.
Stop meat riding. Game's canceled, dude. I knew that shit was never gonna come out.
Stop meat riding, Danny.
No. They heard nothing about
That
this
company.
game.
That company don't care about you.
The most designs we got were the ones that they showed on the walls of the studio.
Yeah. So there you go.
Sad.
Oh,
Don't tease us with franchises.
James McCaffrey, the man who played Max Payne, he
Yeah.
died. Cancer, 65 though. You know,
Yeah.
I mean that's considered kind of, you know,
It's retirement age.
just retirement age. You know.
That sucks, though. They were gonna work on a new Max Payne, or remake the Max
It's
Payne.
wild though, because I feel like Max Payne, like, you know, if it was gonna be in present time, I feel like, well, Max Payne's not here because he also died of cancer. Not a joke, but you know, Max Payne was he liked smoking a lot of cigarettes because he was abusing drugs and alcohol.
Yeah, Max Payne was on painkillers in the games.
That's right. $2.99 subscriptions here on the Russ Factor Show. We do it a little different. I know a lot of the TikTok gang out there still does the full price deals, but I'm like, if you want to hit a sub button on this shit, fully knowing TikTok gets a cut, yeah, I'm just gonna split $1.50 with them. I don't need you giving me $3 and giving TikTok another $3. We'll do it. We'll do it light. We'll do it out of control. We grow the small way. Max Payne was the best back in the day.
So good. I love Max Payne.
Was great, as you can play all of them through backwards compatibility on Xbox. They're also available on PC, I believe. I got a nice mod from Max Payne 3 that kind of ups the resolution and
that's good
and stuff, because that was already trying to be a beautiful looking game, even though it's very dated.
Yeah.
But it used a lot of gimmicks, and the mod that I have really kind of polishes it, makes it look like it was released like 2 years later than it was.
I still have to finish 2. I'm like halfway through 2 right now. I'm replaying the games. I replayed 1 pretty recently, and I love 1. I actually think I like 1 more than I liked 3.
Yeah.
But I like 2 so far. But yeah, like I don't know. I like those old games. I don't know if I'd want them to like start from 3. That's why I'm kind of glad that I guess Remedy's gonna do them next.
We are still getting that remaster, right?
Yeah.
It's like
It's supposed to be like a remake.
It's a remake, and it basically combines 1 and 2 into one giant campaign.
Okay.
That's like gonna be probably like 8-9 hours long.
I wonder who's gonna be Max Payne.
They might have already had all his voice for it, because this thing's supposed to be coming out in the next year, so all his voice work
Maybe.
might be done.
I don't know.
At that point, they'll just fucking use AI to finish the rest.
Yeah. I think he might have signed on for that stuff.
Might have.
I don't know.
Might have, just for that one. Hey, yeah, finish the
I
game.
mean,
But I'm sure a lot of his work was already done if he was a part of it.
yeah.
I don't know who's a part of it. We don't know.
Well, I wonder if they knew
but-
much about his health issues. Like
Yeah, who knows?
maybe he got in because he talked about his health issues. I don't know. Never know really about that stuff.
Yeah.
The algorithm compels you.
We try. That little sub you gave us, though, did get a little bursty. I saw that pop in.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy, though. We're only at 226. I haven't even hit K tonight. Usually this time we're like 2,400. All right, our big news of the night is there was a giant leak. A hacker got into Insomniac over at Sony, the ones that make Spider-Man games.
Yep. The Ratchets.
And am I allowed to pull this page up, Danny?
Yeah, that page is literally just Insomniac's response.
All right.
We can talk about what leaked, but Insomniac had a response to all this because the leaks contained a lot of information, a lot of data, and a lot of stuff that people are playing right now as we speak. Talking about employee info, PC builds for Spider-Man 2, what's there for Wolverine and Venom, like that's playable stuff people have access to, but it also contained really sensitive stuff like employee passports, like private internal numbers, like sales numbers, and also their entire deal with Marvel on X-Men, how much they're spending on each game, how much money they're spending on Spider-Man, like all of this information's in there.
So what we saw in here was that Marvel's Venom is expected in fall of 2025.
That's what they're shooting for.
Wolverine, which we have a little more on that here in a second, is expected in fall of 2026. Spider-Man is expected fall of 2028, but
there's more to that.
they're planning on splitting that one into a part 1 and a part 2. So
Could be what, like 6 months apart, maybe?
6 months apart, probably. I wonder if they'll sell them as separate games or just a $49.99 DLC.
What if it's like a Call of Duty kind of fucking interface that they build for it? Spider-Man
Ratchet
3.
and Clank, which we found out did not make Sony any money. Fall of 2029, so expect that to get possibly canceled or pushed back.
Maybe they need a break. They need to work on a different game.
Marvel's X-Men expected fall of 30, and they're tied in with Marvel until 2034, right? Or 2040?
2035 I think is what I saw.
2035.
But yeah, nothing X-Men related on anything else until 2035, basically.
That's fucking wild.
I don't know if the licensing agreement extends to little stuff, like say if you make Marvel's Ultimate Alliance backwards compatible. Like I don't know if that affects things. But things are going to get really weird with Marvel licensing. Like now that the movies are kind of fading out, they're pretty much moving Insomniac to be the new Marvel game mill. Kind of sad about it.
They wanna be a part of raising prices, which were already there, where games are $70.
I think they're
going
to start that with Spider-Man 3.
They want to do 80, so you'll do $79.99 for a base version, all the way up through more than 100, obviously.
The slide that I saw showed them like. Actually, the whole split for Spider-Man 3 was how they're going to get you to pay for more games. It's actually like a 1.75x increase in revenue if they split the games up and sell different things separately at $50 a pop is what they're going to shoot for.
Yeah, so what we've seen is Sony, combined with their license with Marvel, want to figure out how to suck the most money out of you people, which is crazy because there ain't much else going on. Like, Sony don't have a ton of studios working on projects, apparently. Like, I thought in my mind they had
I want to hear more, yeah.
I thought they had a lot of studios.
They have Naughty Dog, they have Insomniac, they shut down a lot of their good studios.
They don't.
They own other studios like Housemarque Q, whatever
What
the
are
heck they're
they
called.
making?
They made Returnal, that's it.
And fucking,
I don't know what they're making
They
now.
made PSN games. They
Yeah.
come from making fucking PSN games. My favorite PSN games, like
Resogun?
Resogun. Who made Super Stardust?
Was it them?
Is that them? That's them, right?
I have to know. Yeah, it's them.
Yeah.
They did Super Stardust as well.
Yeah, Super Stardust, and then I just played that the other night, and then Resogun,
Yeah.
which was not a strong follow-up in my opinion to Super Stardust. But then Returnal, once I found out what that was, we've talked about the whole saga on my thing that I thought that Sony was like coming out with this wacky fucking crazy sci-fi game, and then I found out that it was them, and I was like, oh, never mind.
It's gonna be a 3D version of.
It's the stories.
Yeah.
The story doesn't matter.
It's just gonna be a shooter. Super Stardust is fire.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Super Stardust. I just played that the other night. I got that installed currently on my PS5, PS4 backwards compat. So.
Nice.
Yeah, but there you go. So, I know a guy who knows a guy.
You know a guy who knows a guy what?
Who knows a guy
Who knows a guy?
who has played the Wolverine game, and
Oh, I know a guy who knows a guy.
I will speak for him.
Okay.
Because he's shared with me this information so well that I'm just gonna. It'd be easier for me to share it with you if I just spoke for him. That there is a version of this game that is out, and it is a PC. It is a build of what they called Milestone 8, and I'm assuming by the time this game's done, they will be at like Milestone fucking 140.
Yeah. They got a lot of core stuff built. They got a lot to do on like levels and textures and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
it's still. This is such an early because this game isn't
From
supposed
what
to
they
be
were
out for
saying.
2 fucking years. 2.5 years.
Yeah,
And,
it's got time. 2026, they were saying.
Yeah. But you got the general idea. The storyboard kind of leaked for the entire story.
Yeah, it's pretty much there.
Of what's gonna go on. So it will be interesting to see if they change any of that. What was funny is I don't know if I can say that spoiler.
Which one?
Sabretooth.
Oh, I don't know if you can.
Guess what happens to him in the game?
Does he die?
Yeah, and then everybody in the comments was like, doesn't Sabretooth always be dying?
Yeah. Sabretooth.
Oh, Sabretooth's around. I bet he dies. He be dying. So, yeah.
I just don't know if I care about 6 Marvel games over the next.
I mean, that tells me,
5
like,
years.
what is the point of me buying a PlayStation? And I gotta think that while my wife does like Horizon games and Last of Us games, we are getting far and far between points where they're making new ones and not just remastering old ones.
Yeah, because they announced the next one's going to be a remaster of the first game. Didn't we hear about that?
I don't know that. I just know that Last of Us Part 2 Remastered is coming out next month, and
There's
I will
that
get
too.
my $10 upgrade. But, like, and that's a 3-year-old game. We
Yeah,
didn't
Mike.
need. I mean, and I get it. Okay, here's what I'm saying. They did the exact same thing, but they marketed it very differently, but charged you money, and did the same thing with Death Stranding. But I almost feel it was warranted because of what Death Stranding was. Death Stranding was a pretty demanding game for what it wanted to be.
Demanding Death Stranding.
On a PS4. Just because of the high-res textures and, you know,
Yeah.
the shit
He got
like
to use
that.
that Decima engine. That helped out.
Mm-hmm. So when it moved to next gen, like, it wasn't promoted as remastered, and that's the thing that gets me.
It was a
'cause
director's cut.
It's a director's cut,
Yeah.
but it did come with extra stuff. They completely changed the water in the game. They fucking gave you a nice fucking actual widescreen view that you could use on console.
Mm-hmm.
That's absolutely stunning. I recommend anyone who plays it. I told Mike to do it. He's still playing it in that version.
Yeah.
The letterbox
Yeah.
version.
Like
21.9. Yeah, there's no FOV on that game, but when you do it like that, it just fucking works. And it's like, wow, my FOV is greater. It's so cinematic. Like, it actually worked out. But for Last of Us, you're not going to see that difference in the game. Like, even the trailers you see, they have those fucking faces from fucking those scans from 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that didn't change.
Yeah, graphically, it's
some
not
of
be
the
a
lighting actually, from what we saw, like nitpicky screenshots, actually gets a little worse in certain areas if you're a nitpicker.
Yeah.
It just didn't need to be remastered yet. And I told Sarah, I was like, mark my words now. We are going to get some sort of fucking squished up remake or remaster that combines Last of Us 1 and 2 before Last of Us 3 ever comes out.
Don't put that in their head. Don't put that in their head.
They remastered a game that came out 3 years ago and marked it as this is remastered.
Yeah, and they're adding the same mode they added to God of War.
Dude, they should have just cut. But I don't know. I guess they didn't want to call it Director's Cut. But it is Director's Cut. You actually get scrapped levels in the game. Like, I'm excited
I think those
to
are
try
gonna
that.
Be played outside of the thing.
They are. They're not part
menu.
of the thing, and you will actually play them.
Yeah.
But there'll be a mode where you can actually have director commentary. So there'll be an audio track that plays over them while you're just playing these little fragmented storyboard scrap levels.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to try out whatever that roguelike mode is. I'm like, yeah, that might be the thing that I want to play from this.
See, that's what I would have probably got into had I not already beaten the game. I would have just played that mode because that would have given me the core gameplay without all the fluff.
Well, you need the story.
I don't want the story. I should have stopped at 1.
The core gameplay wasn't what...
Stop at 1.
Nah, play 2. Play 2.
I already beat 2.
Watch Everything You Love Die. Don't listen to Danny Hyphen. No. If they make another thing of something you love...
No, just let it burn.
Take it in. Take it in.
Yeah.
So that way you won't accidentally get fooled by the third one. Fool me once.
Well...
Shame on you.
They didn't fool you once with the first game.
They
fool you once.
Can't be fooled again.
They fooled you once with The Last of Us 2.
Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. The fool can't be fooled again.
Can't be fooled again. Won't be fooled again.
Won't be fooled again.
Won't be fooled again.
One Punch Man. What's happening over on TikTok? Hello.
Punch.
Yeah, so there you go. That's your news for tonight. Oh my God, we're already through
like
the
Logan,
news.
Insomniac's resilient.
However, like Logan, new game, One Punch Man.
Oh yeah, it's coming soon, isn't it?
Is there a new Punch Man coming?
Yeah, I think there's a new One Punch Man that got announced. Let me take a look.
Did they announce that at TGA?
I'm not sure. I haven't been paying attention to the latest One Punch Man.
I miss when websites automatically put your cursor somewhere.
One Punch Man's an anime, if you didn't know, Russ.
I do.
Good.
There you go. What's this?
What if Superman was hyper depressed because all of his enemies got beat in one hit? Got 2 songs going. I still think the Genos and Saitama fight in like the 4th episode or whatever it was, the first season was like the best. So is it like arena fighter stuff? It's not going to be like... So it's mobile? Or is it everywhere?
It seems like it's going to be on yeah, that's what I said.
It's everywhere,
mobile
so,
PC. It's a mobile and PC game. Wow. Well, it doesn't look like a card game, so...
I hope it's not a card
I
game.
hope it's not a card game.
That's what keeps me from playing.
Yeah, that's what, a lot of cool franchises that I would like to check out games from. They come out with a game, and then they're like, it's a customizable card game. And I'm like,
It's a deck-building RPG.
well, I'm not really one to play deck-based. Deck-based. GTA 2025? I don't think so, right? Is it at 2025? Yeah. That's when it comes out.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. I keep thinking next year's 2025. I was like, no, it's not for 2 years. No, that is 2 years. But yeah, and then that was the last leak we had was all the GTA
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
I guess the
that kid got sentenced to life in a hospital prison.
Yeah, I guess I don't know if he's got some kind of condition or something, but I guess he's in some kind of hospital and he was able to do all that stuff too.
No, he was on bail. You know how? Did you hear how he hacked fucking?
I heard it had something to do with
He
a
was
fire
in a
stick.
hotel
Yeah.
with a Fire Stick paired to his phone for internet. And he had all the stuff that he had needed installed on that Fire Stick. It was running custom
Just
firmware.
ready to go, huh?
So he basically had a little tiny shit-powered computer on a Fire Stick in a hotel connected to his phone for internet. And that's how he hacked Rockstar.
That easy, huh?
And got all that. But yeah, their trailer leaked early. That was the thing we saw a couple weeks ago. Was it leaked the night before? But that wasn't a hacker. That was just somebody who didn't have a job the next day.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, we're gonna take a break, but we're gonna come back and we're gonna have a super nice extended session of gaming tonight. We're gonna be playing retro games, everything from PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, back to N64, even Game Boy, handhelds, Game Gear, Sega Genesis.
Think about what you want to see.
If you got a request for something you want us to see, we kind of like quick hitters. It doesn't have to be super quick, but like don't be requesting like a RPG because we're not gonna really sink our teeth into those, unfortunately. But we have a giant library of old games, and some quick hitters would be definitely welcome. We definitely prioritize some PS1 games. So
Easy peasy.
yeah, we're gonna get into a bunch of gameplay here coming up for the holiday episode of the Russ Factor Show. We're gonna go refresh our beverages. Slap that follow button if you're on TikTok, because at some point we might do a cheeky little reset. We'd love to have you back, but
Stick around.
stick around, everybody. It's the Russ Factor Show. We will be right back.
Russ Factor Show! Hey, we're back.
Most folks have heard about it.
Welcome back to the big program, everybody.
Hi.
The Resurrected Show.
We're back. And hey, we're still on the thing?
Yeah.
All right.
Still live on TikTok tonight as well for the most of the program. I don't think the intro was on. I popped it on a little later when we were in the middle of news.
Yeah, I saw it pop on.
Yeah.
Saw a little message come up.
Yeah. Look at Big Mike coming in with them flames, them hot cocos, that big old subscription tonight.
Massive mic.
We're gonna get to playing some games tonight. Let's do some things here in the studio. Get things
Settled.
Flip-flopped over. You know.
All right. So do we want to start off with what we were talking about?
Yeah, we were talking about something outside.
Okay. I'm going to show you a game that you introduced me to.
Called ESPN Extreme Sports.
Extreme Games.
All right.
This is on the PlayStation 1, and if I remember correctly, I believe this is a... I did. I believe this is a launch title. So we'll see what happens.
Here we go.
A production of Sony Interactive Studios.
That's a dated logo.
Here's sick, realistic videos. Look at that quality. 240p. Beautiful. Do we care? Let's move on. Yeah. So, I don't know how many of you guys recognize this screen. This says, you see how it says copyright 1995?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like a launch title for the PS1 in the US.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Everything takes so long to load in this game. There's that logo, the X.
Don't you have the fast loading shit on?
No, this is a normal PlayStation power for loading. I left that on because some stuff like this doesn't work right. So I'm just going to get right into a game. Remember, this is 1995, it says. Soundtrack's non-canon.
It's better though.
It is.
On your mark. Get set. Go!
So this is a game I actually played under a different title. And it confused me when you told me the name of this game.
Because you never played this, and
I've
you're
never
like, huh,
I've never played ESPN Extreme
Alright.
Games.
you
I
said
only
these
know it under another
rollerblades.
title.
I played a rollerblade game.
Well, you can pick different
Sports.
different things. You can do rollerblades, you can do skateboard, luge, bike. I think you can do bike on that too. Rollerblades sucks. But yeah, there's like a push, and then like a go fast button, and you jump, and you get special moves or whatever, and you can road rash kick.
I think you can kick and punch, can't you?
Oh yeah, I was punching. I don't know why I was. L2R2, that's right.
Yeah, your limbs are your bumpers and triggers, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty intuitive.
They have all these buttons and might as well make use of them. So yeah, this is it's a real intense game, huh?
For the time, this is decent.
Yeah, 1995. This is like a good road rash kind of game. Not quite, but you know what I mean. You go forward in a basic 3D environment, and it looks good enough.
Yeah.
Of course, this is with some niceties.
Yeah, and we haven't looked at a little. We have the mind's eye version of
Yeah.
how this game looks for people who played this and loved it as a kid, growing up or
Exactly.
back in the '90s. But I mean, thank God for these mind's eye versions, though.
I know. They'd be rough otherwise. Imagine going back and trying to beat this game.
Oh, the warbles.
Oh yeah. I got kicked and dropped on my face. What's jump again? It's square. Square. Oh. Trying to get over there, dang. These levels are super
What's
long.
that dude doing?
He's on a luge. That dude punched me. What a
He got ya.
jerk. I'm not in last, I guess. The 16th is last, I forget. It might be. Yeah, jump the
Nice.
trolley like a champ. Get out of here, you loser. So you can't accelerate while turning. That's
I've been
another
playing
thing.
these shits on my phone, man. It's so great.
It certainly is gaming.
Yeah, I got that backbone controller,
Yeah.
and I got this shit going on my Samsung S23 Ultra.
Oh yeah.
So it's pretty much the same settings you have on here, like 1440p, the smooth end, yeah,
PXGP
yeah, it just runs fucking,
runs just fine.
yeah, absolutely great on a cell phone.
Oh, I bonked. Oh.
Oh.
That's what you get for being on a cycle.
What are these?
Bonks.
The sound's different. They're not green.
Yeah. Oof. Shit. I lost a lot of places. All the places. Man, this level is long.
That's also really cool for the time.
Yeah. You get a lot of play value. The joy of kicking someone off their cycle. Or their skateboard. I'm coming for you, luge boy. Oh. Oh! Worth it. Yeah.
9th place.
I'll take it. I'll take 9th place.
All right, so now...
So that's ESPN Extreme Games, right?
Yeah, now you're going to go play the same rollerblade mission in another game that came out 3 years later. You said 2 years? 3 years?
3 years. This game came out 3 years later.
Okay.
And it went by a little different name.
Let's take a look. Let's see what it's called.
All right.
989. Same studio, right?
989.
See, I don't know. This is a product of Sony Interactive Entertainment.
There you go. I remember
But what's
that?
that?
1998. One Extreme.
Huh. I wonder what happened.
All right, go play Golden Gate. Rollerblades.
San Francisco rollerblades? I don't know if I want to do rollerblades.
No, you got to do the exact same thing. Come on.
Play the level everyone just saw again.
I want to see how much better it is. It's 3 years later, it can't be the exact same game, right? It's got to be enhanced.
You'll see. You'll have to let me know. Because you just saw the whole playthrough.
Yeah.
You let me know if you see anything different, okay?
Okay.
Besides obvious things like they removed the branding off of an image.
On your mark. Get set.
That song sounds familiar. Bonk. So does it feel more extreme? What do you think?
Nothing changed.
Remember, this is 3 years later.
But was this marketed as like a new game? Come buy this full price?
My guess is that they never bothered marketing it. They put it on store shelves and sold it as a different game because they lost the license to ESPN.
Okay.
That's my guess. They never told anyone, but anyone getting on One Extreme knew they were getting the first game out of the series, which makes sense. But it was called ESPN Extreme Games when it came out on PlayStation originally.
Wow, yeah.
I guess. But yeah, that's the story of One Extreme. I mean,
but thinking of other games that came out in 1995 for PS1 and 1998, this was dated by then.
oh yeah, absolutely. But I will tell you, the worst game out of the series is 3 Extreme.
But there were also a complete more amount of shit games coming out for PS1 at this point.
Oh, 989 Studios was a game mill. They made just garbage. Like whatever they could shit out and get their hands on licensing wise. Like that was Sony's game mill. They made everything. I think 989 was actually just a bunch of different California studios.
Man, I wish they had a game mill now.
Oh, that's Insomniac.
Well, it ain't working because I'm not playing mine.
You're looking for good games.
No, I just want a bunch of, at this point with Sony, I want quantity over quality.
Quantity.
Give me quantity.
You know what? That's a good ask.
Just for a little bit. Let's
Yeah.
see how we like it.
Give me a few 7 out of 10 games.
Yeah.
Just give me more.
Just give me more that's exclusive. Give me a reason to fucking plug your shit in and play it.
Give me what you were doing on the PS3 and give me a shitload of 7 out of 10 IP.
Yeah, PlayStation Store exclusives, man.
Yeah. I mean, let's be serious. Resistance, it's a 7 out of 10 series.
I want it back.
I would love to have it back because it's better than literally everything they're doing right now.
Yeah, give me a new Resistance. At least I know the multiplayer will be a little bit compelling for a little while.
Yeah. And you'll have people that are genuinely interested and excited to play the game because it's something that they love.
At this point, I want a new Killzone. I liked where the story went last time. It was cool. Launch title PS4. I was like, yeah, this is a good action sci-fi adventure.
I'm gonna need 2 words from Killzone before I want a new one. Are you ready for these 2 words? FOV slider.
Well, at this point, God, I'd hope so.
I'm not ready for 52 FOV.
Yeah.
Killzone game like 2, whatever the hell 2 was. FOV wise.
Everyone who was in charge of the old Killzones is long dead in Sony's eyes. So
Oh yeah.
you wouldn't have to worry about those old ways.
Not at all. Not doing so hot this go around. I'm actually doing worse.
We're going to do a reset on TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching on TikTok, refresh the page in like a minute. We'll be back.
Bonk. Dang. I actually remember playing this a long time ago. I think my cousins had 2 Extreme. We used to play that one a lot. They had, they had Cool Borders too? Or they had the first Cool Border, one of them. Oh, I got tired. I'm not letting some cyclists pass me. No way, dog. Did you know you can jump in this game?
No.
Hippity hoppity. You lose. What a loser. Ooh. Russ? A cyclist got by me. Oh.
Maybe some of the textures are a little updated. I don't know.
I see no fundamental differences. Even that's the same. So it says 1 Extreme instead of Extreme Games.
In my mind, I want to think that they just did something, but man, they didn't do anything.
No.
I think they just pushed this on the shelf.
Mm-hmm. I think they greatest hits this game and then threw it on the shelf.
There had to be a reason.
It's a $20 game. Ah! This is not one of the ones I bought when I got my PlayStation. I think I'm done with this game.
All right. What's next, Danny Hyphen? Where are we headed on our adventure?
If you want, we can keep it going. I can show you 2 Extreme and 3 Extreme.
Yeah, let's keep this going. We like to head down rabbit holes here on the big
All right.
program. So we're going to take a look at how this game evolved
2 Extreme.
after they lost their ESPN license. They released a game in 1995. At some reason in 1998, they thought, we're going to keep making these games, but we lost our license. So let's release the first game under a different name, under a greatest hits title. And what year did this come out?
1996.
So they released the first one after the... okay, because greatest hits.
Yeah, 1995 was the first one. 1996 was this one. And then 1998
So they'd
was
already
1
lost
Extreme.
the license by this.
Yeah.
So
This
they
came
might
out
have-
as 2
They might have been
Extreme.
doing this before greatest hits. Yeah.
This is the one that I think everyone remembers. I'm going to be a rookie. No, I'm going to be a veteran. Whatever. Doesn't this have a familiar menu? What is this menu from?
Well, I don't know. Crash Bandicoot.
Jersey Devil? Blasto? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, I have to choose everything. I'm in a bowl. There's a lot of courses in here. LA, Las Vegas, Africa, Japan. Where do we go?
Do Las Vegas.
You got it. All right, I think we're ready.
There we go.
500. I remember me and my cousins playing this game a little bit. I bet if I went up to my cousin Brian and went 500, he'd probably freak out.
Set, go!
There wasn't like a big countdown, and you'll notice the graphics look a little weirder, don't they?
A little better, but
Look at the
repetitive.
casino names.
Oh shit!
Get some air!
Aladdin.
I did see MGM.
You did see MGM. The Hacienda.
Oh wow, they had licensed names in this shit.
I was shocked. Like coming back to this as an adult, like I didn't think about it as a kid because you don't care or at all about this kind of shit.
Yeah.
But I saw that, and there's more. Like, it's not just those 3 casinos.
150.
150. Where are we at now?
There's the Luxor.
Yeah, we just went through Caesar's Palace. There's the Excalibur.
Excalibur. Holy shit, dude.
So are they getting away with it, or did they license it? That's the question.
That's absolutely crazy.
250.
And they got pedestrians in this game. Oh! Oh, those cones look fucking ass. There we go.
I couldn't read what that hotel was. That's absolutely wild, though. 'Cause you don't see any of that. Because I played they already have the Vegas track in the latest F1 game.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the casino names are just generic as fuck.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
That's lame. You figured they'd do something with that.
Not a one of them is licensed.
That's still. Stardust.
See ya. 150. Get some air.
Oh, I didn't want that.
I think a couple of those casinos don't even exist anymore, though.
That's
that
right.
would suck.
Yeah, there's ones you recognize. Oh my gosh.
Is Stardust? I don't think Stardust exists.
Yeah, I think they're gone.
Let's rumble.
Let's rumble.
250. 150.
Oh, I should have got that speed one.
Fremont Casino? That's a Boyd property
Oh my gosh.
these days.
Golden Nugget.
Oh, yeah, Golden Nugget. You're on Fremont now.
Isn't that fun?
That's absolutely wild.
1000 Hacienda Casino.
Yeah, that's the one that doesn't exist anymore, does it?
Yeah, I don't think Hacienda. I don't think Aladdin exists either.
No,
I don't think it's Stardust. Does it Stardust?
No,
still exist? I think they all got bulldozed. Oh, feels good in last place. Bonk.
But that's the old MGM as well.
Yeah. Yeah, fun to see.
150.
God, the stage is long. Oh, there's all the busted signs. Did you see the cowboy?
Yeah.
And Treasure Island, we're at the very back. Frontier.
All right, now we're gonna head into the third installment of this game.
3
So,
Extreme, and you're gonna see a.
95, 96. Did they come out with this game every year? Is this 97? Or
I
did
think
they?
this is later, like 98, 99.
Okay.
You're gonna notice a definite change, and you're gonna tell me.
Is 989 involved with this one?
Oh, I believe so.
Okay.
I think I had this one. And it's good you did that because I think there is a touch of licensed music in this trailer here. I'm skipping it.
1999.
99.
So a year after the repack.
I don't know if these are real out like people. So you notice a change, right?
Oh yeah. This is where this game loses its soul.
Oh yeah.
Like 2 was a good progression of.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 is definitely probably the best in the series. No set go. And then you got these jankety 3D guys. Look at this shit.
Oh no.
Isn't it fast as shit?
Oh, we have 2 Extreme at home, honey. You
It's
don't
called
need
3 Extreme.
You don't need 3 Extreme. We got. I mean, you have to do reverse. You asked for 2 Extreme, even though it's a year old, and your mom got you 3 Extreme.
Like there's
Well-
good bad games on PS1, and then there's bad games on PS1, and this is one of the bad games.
This isn't.
Like, what was like the worst game that you got and had to play for PS1? Oh my god! There's so much time in every animation.
Trying to think. I don't know. We were really good about.
I had a good time too. Like there wasn't too many bad PlayStation games, so I got a lot of exposure to a lot.
Yeah,
of
we were
PlayStation.
good about checking the shit out that we wanted to buy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like at this point, this would have been just some bad shit I rented.
This is a game that I owned. This is also a game I never got to try. There was no like demos or anything, I don't think. You can do tricks, jumps, and stunts.
Like I never had this.
Yeah.
I never had. I might have came across, but I don't remember playing 2 Extreme.
So you've only played ESPN Extreme games.
No, I never played that growing up.
Oh, you never played any of these games. These are all new to you.
Yeah, all of them.
Wow. Okay. So I'm actually knowledgeable in this series. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really know much. We didn't play these.
This is like a way for Sony to advertise different brands that they were tied up deals with and just make shitty games that sold to people. Like, I don't know. 3 Extreme is a definite step down. This is when everyone got the 3D engines and they started using everyone else's 3D engines. Let's make these games. Make all this junk. It's actually a little bit faster now. Look at this. Hauling ass. So would you buy this? $50?
Yeah.
$50.
Unfortunately, yeah. I think at the time I would have figured it out.
I mean, it's not like the gameplay doesn't have merit. Like, there's something to this if you actually sit here and play it. It's
That's what I'm
just-
saying. Like, if you can figure out how to play this,
I mean, I'm doing okay so far. I think they
It's
also cut
whatever.
down the amount of people that are in it. Like, I think there's only 6 people on the track. Used to be like 15, 16.
yeah, this is cool enough that But if I'd had all three, like I think I would have been knowledge enough to go. This is my least favorite entry.
Yeah.
I like the I like the second one.
Yeah, this definitely was one of the games that I played after 2 Extreme, and there is a tremendous level of disappointment in this game for me. Like, everything is slow. I think the only thing you get out of this game is an Ultra Spank music video.
Huh.
If you're into Ultra Spank.
I'm not
I didn't think you
not
were.
really into that.
Yeah.
It's not really something I'm into.
So that's a game that I didn't know that you didn't know about. I mean, you've also seen the change in Cool Borders as well. You saw how Cool Borders got ruined by something.
Yeah, and it's a very similar kind of story as well, where there was Cool Borders, and it's jank to play. And then there's Cool Borders 2, and it's fun to play.
Yeah, Cool Borders 1 and 2 are good.
And
3,
then there's Cool Borders 3, which is a departure.
made by a completely different studio.
And that's how I got to feel the 989 thing went, too, is it was a different team at 989 working on the third one.
Yeah, it's Idle Minds was the team that did that. You know the guys that did, do you remember the game Pain on the PS3?
Yeah.
They did that game.
I liked that, but
Yeah.
that was a great game. That was
Yeah, that
fun.
was a
They
great
got to
game.
really go out. I remember as being the George Takei on there.
Yeah.
I had a George Takei character that went, oh my.
Yeah, Idle
When you
Minds.
flung him around Pain.
That was a great game. Oh, so
Oh
good.
God, that theme song's gonna be stuck in my head all night. Is that on Spotify? I'm better off finding that fucking shit on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, here you go. This song. What I really like, I had to run out for just a second there, so we played the Pain theme song of the BRB. But what I really like, I think we're gonna do a reset everywhere. We're gonna do a reset everywhere.
Reset everywhere.
Yeah, our viewers are low.
Oh no.
We'll be
Low
back for
viewers.
part